I'm here in our church's building today, and I just want to share a couple of thoughts with you. First, as wonderful as this space is, this is not what I'm missing. It's you, the people, the real church I miss. Those with whom I share the same beliefs and the same convictions. Those who encourage me in faith. Those whom we celebrate, worship, and serve God alongside of. This just underscores the idea that buildings are not really the church, but God's people are. And I'd just like to say how much it means to me, and hopefully means to you, each week as people join the digital service, they take a moment to say hi in the comments section. It somehow just seems to fill the void of missing you. I'd like to take a moment and also read Psalm 46 to you. It goes like this: God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. The nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice and the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come, behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes war cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. As I read this psalm the other day in my devotional time, I was reminded of this, that the world is always changing. And although we desire things to stay the same, they never do. And yes, this is a time like never before. Things have never been this way, at least in our lifetime. But the fact is, we're simply waiting for another first time it's been this way to happen and for change to come again, sometime in the future. The verse that stood out to me in this psalm is the one that we've heard before. We refer to it often in our worship services when we have our time of preparation for worship. It's verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. In a busy world that has kept many of us running to and fro, back and forth, with very little extra time, one of the blessings we now have is time. Time to be still and know God, to contemplate him deeply, to worship, to study, to pray, and to listen to him. I want to invite you again to join our digital service tomorrow that will air at 10:30. We're going to be returning to the sermon series that we were in called Back to the Basics and continue to look at basic faiths of Christianity, those things that are foundational beliefs of the Jesus follower. Until then, may God bless you as you spend time seeking him, our refuge, our fortress, and our Lord.